Today we're going to talk about radial design. So most of you should already know what symmetrical design is. And I'm going to show you a picture. Symmetrical design is when the two sides are the same and you have a middle point or an axis that if you were to fold it, both sides would be exactly the same. But we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and that is radial. So when you have a radial design, it's really based on a circle, and you have a central point where the design starts from and works its way out. And you can find radial designs in things like a bicycle wheel, all the spokes, a daisy. We're going to be doing it with our name. So you're going to be getting some directions, and they look a little bit like this. We'll go through this together. These are the step-by-step directions on this side of the paper, and it tells you the procedure. So we're going to be creating a radial design using your name, and one of these designs on this page spells my granddaughter's name. So look at it for a minute and see if you can tell me which one is her name. Can you read the name? This one, there's an A right here, an N, D, R, E, Andre. This one has a B, E, L, L, A, Bella. So if you guessed B for Bella, that's my granddaughter's name. So you're going to get a piece of paper that looks like this. It's a square, and you're going to fold it in half. Once you fold it in half, press it down hard with your finger along the edge, and then fold it in half again. Line up the corners, and then open it up. Once you have it open, you're going to fold it so that you're making a triangle. And then press the crease. And open it up again. And now fold it in the other diagonal. So you can see that this box doesn't have any folds, but this one does. We want to fold here. So that's the way you're going to go. Line up the point and make one more triangle. And then when we open it up, you're going to find in your toolbox that you have, in your white box, you've got a pencil. You also have some Prismacolor pencils. And you should have a ruler and a protractor. So you can use the ruler or you can use the protractor to draw your letters if you'd like. I'm not going to use my name. I'm actually going to draw the word art. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to put it along the fold and draw the bottom of the letter. And this is going to be kind of small right there. That's the letter A. Maybe I should make it a little bigger. Let's go like that. I'm going to fill this part in to make it look a little bit more like an A. And if you make a mistake, just erase. You can do that. I'm going to make the line for the R. So I'm kind of making block letters. I like to use my ruler to get the straight lines. And this tail has a texture to it, so I'm getting a little bit of texture in my my line. So now I have the word art, and I'm going to start doing the transfer. So to transfer it, I'm just going to fold it over, and then I'm going to use the metal part of my pencil, or you could use your scissors, and you're going to press really hard, and you will see that it will transfer the pencil. So it's important to use a pencil, not a pen. And it's got kind of a ghost-like image there. So I am going to use my scissors because I think it's going to transfer a lot quicker. I'm going to use the handle of my scissors and press down and try to get the whole triangle. Let's see if that's transferring. I think most of it has. If I missed a spot, I'm going to go over it a little bit more. Alright. I think I missed the top of the T. So once I have that, and you can see it's kind of very faint, like a ghost image. So I need to make it dark. So I'm going to redraw it. And I'm going to use my ruler again to get nice straight lines and line it up. Press my pencil against the straight edge. And the reason that I'm tracing it again is not just so I can see it, but because I need to trace this again onto the next section. I think that goes, I'm not really sure where that one goes. Press it a little bit more. Okay, now I can see the line. And I shaded that in, so I'll shade that one in too. So now it looks like that. It's starting to look like a design. So now I'm going to fold over in half so that I can do two sections at one time. And again, I'm going to rub it with the scissors. You can do this with me if you've got your letters already drawn. Try to get the whole thing. I'm going to go in one direction, and then I'm going to go in the other direction. So if I go in two directions, hopefully it will transfer all of the lines. Let's see how we did. So there's a few spots that I may have missed. Right there. Alright, so I'm going to retrace these lines. And then try and guess what I'm going to do next. Do you think that I'm going to only be able to do 2 at a time? Or do you think I'm going to be able to do 4 on the next one? If you guessed 4, you're right. Because now I have 4 designs that say art in each one of the triangles. And so I'm going to be able to transfer it over to the other 4 that have nothing. And then I will have 8 arts. Okay, so I'm only doing the bottom of the letter. I'm not going all the way on that center line. Just doing the bottom section of the letters. Okay, do this, and that, and then like that. I'll fill that in. And then I'm going to do this one now. Hopefully it's starting to look a little bit like a radial design to you. And I'm not going to do the whole thing in this video. I'm just going to do half of it so that you guys can get started and I can come around and help you. Okay, I think there's 2 more lines to go. Alright, so you're going to see that that's half of the radial design. So when I'm finished this far with it, I'm going to fold it over like that. And then the pencil's on this side, so I want to press on this side. And then I'll have the whole design going all the way around. And I'll have the example to show you in the next video.